Hello, I'm Heather. Welcome to this healing yin yoga session to both ground and connect to your soul and the divine. We will begin in Balasana. So, child's pose, bring your knees to the width of the mat. Sit back on your heels, extend your arms forward, bringing your palms to touch, your fingertips to touch, lowering your forehead down on top of a block or all the way down to the mat. We will be holding each yin posture today for 3 minutes. I will be keeping my talking to a minimum so you can enter deeply into this stillness. And we will be working with affirmations today in some of the poses. Begin to grow and deepen your breath here. Each inhalation, your belly fills, your rib cage expands. And on each slow exhalation, feel yourself grounding to the earth. Bring all of your awareness into your body and send your energy down deep into the center of the earth, growing roots down from you energetically, all the way down to the center of the earth. Ask for the earth to receive you. And on each inhalation, pull loving, supportive, abundant energy up from the earth and into your body. With each inhalation, rooting down deep to the center of the earth. With each exhalation, pulling energy from the earth up into your body. With great tenderness, like you're moving through warm water, rise up to hands and knees. Shift your hips, your seat to your heels, just to release, and then come to hands and knees. Keep your hips stacked directly over your knees. Walk your hands out. You may want to bring your block underneath your forehead or lower your forehead all the way down to the mat for Anahata. With each deep, slow inhalation through the nose, pull energy up through the palms of your hands and into your heart space. Each exhalation, feel the energy, warmth, or visualize light swirling and spiraling in your heart chakra. So once again, on each inhalation, you'll pull energy from the earth up through the palms of the hands, up along your arms and into the heart space. Each exhalation, circle and spiral the energy in your chest, shoulder blades, in the heart chakra. On your next inhalation, press into the hands. Bring your knees together and sit all the way back on your heels, lowering your forehead down to the mat. Once again, grounding in child's pose. Working with the affirmation this time, I am a radiant being of light. Each inhalation, feel the belly expand, the chest, the lungs in 360 degrees. Each exhalation, repeat the affirmation, I am a radiant being of light. I am a radiant being of light. On your next inhalation, rise up to hands and knees. Step the right foot forward in between your hands. You might want to double up your mat and lower your left knee down onto the mat, bringing both hands to the inside of the right foot, making sure that right knee is stacked directly over the ankle and doesn't go further. Hug the right knee in towards your shoulder. Pull your heart forward and relax your shoulder blades down your back. At any point, you might want to lower your forearms down onto a block or all the way down to the floor. Working with a visualization and energy work here, with every inhalation, visualize or feel energy from the earth pulling up through the sole of the right foot, traveling through the leg to spiral around the right hip. Every exhalation, releasing any stagnant old energy from the tailbone and hip down through the right leg and out the sole of the foot into the earth. So once again, each inhalation you'll pull energy up through the right foot to the hip. On the exhalation, swirl the energy in the hip and at the tailbone. The exhalation, release all that no longer serves you down through the right leg, through the sole of the right foot, and into the earth. It's time to slowly come up out of the pose with great tenderness, kindness. Straightening the right leg, sitting all the way back on the floor, bringing the sole of the left foot to the inside of the right thigh. Make sure that your right ankle is in a line with the right hip. Twist a little to the right and lower your right hand, left hand down to the mat with your palms turned up. And it doesn't matter how high you are up. Begin to deepen your breath and just allow gravity to melt you with time deeper into the pose. Working with the affirmation here, I am filled with sparkling light. I am filled with sparkling light. Like you're moving through warm water, slowly rise up. And then come to hands and knees, stepping the left foot forward in between the hands. You might want to double up the right side of your mat and lower your right knee down to the mat, making sure your shin is parallel with the right hip. Bring your hands to the inside of the left foot. Relax your shoulders down your back and pull your heart forward in between your arms. Either stay here at any point, lowering your forearms down onto a block or onto the floor. Working on this side again with the visualization. On the inhalation, pull loving energy up from the center of the earth, up through the sole of the left foot, through the leg to spiral at the hip and tailbone. Every exhalation, release any stagnant, old energy down through the left leg, out the sole of the foot, and into the earth for recycling. So once again, on the inhale, you pull the energy up through the foot, all the way up the leg to spiral at the hip and the tailbone. And on the exhalation, you release any blockages, all that no longer serves you in the root chakra, down through the left leg and out the sole of the foot. Continuing this now on your own. Unwinding with gentleness out of the pose now, shifting the hips back, straightening the left leg. Sit all the way back and bring the right sole of the foot to the inside of the left thigh. Lengthen up through the crown of the head, long spine, twist a little to the left. Turn your palms up. Just allow gravity with time to melt you deeper into the pose. Affirmation in this pose is, I am filled with sparkling light. I am filled with sparkling light. On your next inhalation, fill with loving kindness, slowly rise up. And then there are two options for this next pose. So you might want to pause the video to grab 2 pillows, or you can do it all the way on the floor. So no problem. I'll show first on the floor. You're going to bring, I'm mirroring you, your left shin parallel at the top of the mat. Bend the right shin in line with the top of the mat and lower all the way down on your side on the floor, or stack 2 pillows. Bring the pillows to your left hip. Stretch your left arm forward. Lay down on the pillows and stretch the right arm up over your ear. Bring your palms to touch overhead. Roll your side body open, and here just settle into the stillness, breathing deeply. Exhaling slowly. On your next inhalation, rise up, inviting a sense of spaciousness within you. You can move your pillows off to the side if you're using them, and stay where you are with the legs. Bring your hands out in front of you any amount, and with time, you may lower down deeper into the pose, and you may not. Wherever you are is perfect. You are just perfect where you are. If you do want to go deeper with time, lowering down perhaps onto the forearms, or the forearms on a block, or your forehead to the block, coming into this perfect place for you, breathing deeply and exhaling as slowly and smoothly as you can. Working here with the affirmation, as you breathe in, repeating internally, I am enough. As you exhale so slowly, repeating, it is enough. So as you inhale, repeating internally, I am enough. As you exhale, it is enough. Working here with the affirmation, as you breathe in, repeating internally, I am enough. As you exhale so slowly, repeating, it is enough. So as you inhale, repeating internally, I am enough. As you exhale, it is enough. Gently, slowly rising up, keep the legs where they are, and just bring your right foot around to the outside of the left knee. You can always straighten your left leg. Stretch your arm up. You can bring the elbow to the outside of your right knee. I'm mirroring you. Or if this is too much, you can always hug the knee to the chest instead. Twisting slowly open to your right, keeping a long spine, and twisting open from the belly button, from the core. If you want to go even deeper, you may want to extend your arm out straight, wrapping the arm around and through the legs to come into a bind. Just an option. The affirmation in this pose is, I am free. I am free. Unwinding out of the pose, we're going to come into that side yin posture. So either going all the way down onto the floor, or if you have pillows, bring the pillows to the left hip and lower down onto your left side, bringing your right arm up over the right ear. Bring your palms to touch, making sure that your shin is parallel to the side of the mat and your other shin is parallel with the top of the mat. Very slowly, gently coming up. Stay where you are, but I'll switch around so I can face you. Bringing your right shin parallel with the front of the mat, your left shin parallel with the back of the mat. Coming into this pose on the other side, lowering down any amount onto the hands, forearms to a block, or all the way down, forehead to the block or floor. Being tender with yourself, slowly come up and bring your foot to the outside of the knee. So you can either hug the knee to the chest, coming into the twist, or bring your elbow to the outside of the knee. At any point you can come into the bind. Only an option. The affirmation in this pose is once again, I am free. Every deep, slow inhalation, I am free. Winding the pose, feeling into the spaciousness within you, the stillness. You can move your pillows out of the way or out in front of you, coming into Dragonfly. Spread your legs out wide in a V, flex your toes towards you. Lower down onto your hands or perhaps your forearms on top of the pillows. Or you can lower all the way down towards the mat in your own time. We're working with a little pranayama breath work here. Breathing out all your air. Breathe in 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathing out the nose. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale deeply. 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out slowly. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4, breathe out, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in, 1, 2, 3, 4, breathe out, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in, 1, 2, 3, 4, breathe out, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in, 1, 2, 3, 4, breathe out, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in, 1, 2, 3, 4, breathe out, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly, gently coming up and tucking your knees to your chest. It's a counter pose, coming and finding your meditative seat. You might want to sit up on a block or a pillow for your hips. Rubbing your hands in front of your heart, knocking your inside of your wrist and outside of the wrist together a few times, and then sliding your palms back and forth, generating healing energy within your palms. Bring your palms to face your heart. Inhale, extend the arms out to the sides, press the palms out. Exhale, flow the hands back to face the heart. Inhale, sweep the arms out, press the palms outward, the fingertips towards the sky. Exhale, bring the loving energy back to the heart, the palms face the chest. Deep breath in, extend the base of the palms, fingertips to the sky. And as you exhale, bring the arms forward, palms face the heart. Now as you inhale, send your loving energy out to swirl and spiral around the planet. As you exhale, pull loving divine energy from the cosmos into your heart center. Feel it spiral in your heart chakra. As you breathe in, you extend the arms, spiral loving kindness around the entire planet. As you exhale, pull loving energy into your heart space and spiral the tenderness there. Do it one more time with you. Inhale, extend the arms, spiral the love, the tenderness and kindness around the planet. Exhale, pull the loving tenderness, kindness to spiral in your heart chakra. Continuing now in your own rhythm and flow. Releasing the palms now in front of your heart like a shelf. Feel the energy there and then relax your palms into your lap, thumbs touching, right hand resting on top of the left. Closing your eyes and settling into the stillness for the next 3 minutes. Continuing to work your energy, following the movement as you inhale, expand the energy, tenderness, kindness to swirl around the planet. On your exhalation, pull tenderness and kindness to swirl around within your heart chakra. moving slowly to retain all that stillness you've cultivated. You can lower all the way down onto the floor, or if you have pillows, bring them to your low back and lower all the way down on the pillows, extending your arms out wide. Your knees splay to the left and right, your soles of your feet together. The affirmation in this pose is, as you breathe in, repeating, I am grateful. And as you breathe out, repeating internally, thank you, thank you, thank you. As you breathe in, repeating the mantra internally, I am grateful. And with every exhalation, repeating the mantra, thank you, thank you, thank you. Coming up to hands and knees. Then bring your right knee in between your hands. Extend your left leg right back behind you. Squaring your hips to the front of the mat, and you can always bring a pillow underneath that right hip. Making sure that your left leg is completely straight. And then come up on the fingertips and lift up out of the low back, arching backwards into a mini back bend. Working once again with the affirmation in this pose. With every breath in, repeat, I am grateful. With every breath out, repeat, thank you, thank you, thank you. Just internally, so with every breath in, repeating internally, I am grateful. And every breath out, thank you, thank you, thank you. Slowly lowering all the way down onto your hands out in front of you, onto the forearms, your forearms on a block, or as deep as you want to go, perhaps the forehead down to a block, the tops of your hands are all the way to the mat. Square your hips once again, deepen your breath. And on the inhalation, repeating the affirmation, I am expanding to the cosmos. On each exhalation, I am grounded to the earth. On the inhalation, feel yourself or energy expanding out and up into the universe. And on the exhalation, feel your energy rooting down, grounding deep into the middle of the earth. Once again, the mantra is, I am expanding to the cosmos as you inhale. As you exhale, I am grounded to the earth. I am expanding to the cosmos. I am grounding to the earth. Slowly coming up, we're going to shift into Swan on the other side, but first rotate the hips around a few times. Circling the hips on hands and knees. And you can always grab your pillow or block to bring underneath this left hip. So bring your left knee between your hands, extend your right leg back straight from the hip behind you, square the hips. Come up on the fingertips and lift up out of the low back, spreading across the heart, pulling the shoulder blades together onto your back. So really lifting up out of the low back, gauging the core to find support for this heart opener. Coming up into Swan, and we're working with the affirmation once again. On the inhalation, I am grateful. On the exhalation, thank you, thank you, thank you. As you breathe in, repeating the mantra internally, I am grateful, really feel the feeling. And as you exhale, feel the feeling, thank you, thank you, thank you. Lowering down into Sleeping Swan now, wherever you want to come, the hands forward on the mat. Farther out in front of you, the forearms on top of a block, on top of the floor, or the forehead to the hands or all the way to the mat. Once again, as you breathe in, feel your energy expanding with the cosmos, to the cosmos. Repeating the affirmation, I am expanding to the cosmos. And as you exhale, root your energy, send roots down deep into the earth from your entire body. I am grounded to the earth. As you breathe in, I am expanding to the cosmos. As you breathe out, I am grounded to the earth. Very gently rise up like you're moving through warm water. And then you can sit with crossed legs here in your meditative seat, or if it's comfortable for you, you can sit on your heels. So bringing your knees together and sitting on your heels. And really connect your heels to your sitting bones. You might need to shake a little so you find your sitting bones with your heels and connect. As you inhale, spread the arms out and up, fingertips to touch overhead. And as you exhale, extend through the arms as much as you can, slowly lowering the arms, the fingertips to touch the earth. As you breathe in, repeating the mantra now, as you raise the arms up and fingertips touch, I am connecting to the divine, to my soul. Exhale, spread the arms, lower the fingertips back down to the ground. I am grounding to the earth. As you breathe in, repeating the mantra, I am connecting to the divine, to my soul. Fingertips touch overhead. Exhale, extend the arms out, around, and down. Fingertips to the ground. I am grounding to the earth. Bring your hands to your lap now, and then slowly releasing all the way down onto your back for Savasana. Releasing, relaxing, and letting the energy go where it needs to go in your body for healing, spaciousness, vitality, and joy. In Savasana today, visualizing, sensing, or feeling a rose slowly unfurling and blossoming in your heart center. The spiral of the rose slowly unwinding, expanding, unfurling, coming into full blossom in your heart center. can stay here in Shavasana as long as you would like, otherwise roll over onto your side, press your palm into the mat to rise up. Wishing you stillness, lightness, and grounding to the earth. Namaste.